Yo, what's good everyone? My name is Golden Alex, and today, as you read the title, I'm going to be talking about the current meta builds for every race in Type Soul. So obviously right now, Type Soul has some crazy broken god builds. I guess most of this is opinion based. Well, actually not really, because so many random mutts are running these builds and it's insane because they're build carried. So you guys should probably use some of these builds I mentioned. Also, I'm hosting a drip contest in my Discord, link in description. Just join up, post a picture of your outfit and you have a chance to win these items. But with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, right now, Soul Reapers aren't that meta compared to Quincies and Arrancars unless you're running Thunder Shunko. Right now, it is probably the best build out there considering how many ranked and top players are using it, like Vega for example. And it's all because of how crazy the crits are and the true combos with it. For example, a long unused move by most Hakuda players called Triple Strike is all of a sudden being used with Thunder Shunko because it's true if you hit the crit. Also, it can be played semi-passively since the crits are actually kind of ranged. So next update, honestly, be expecting a Thunder Shunko nerf because this shit is insane right now. If they don't nerf it, then I don't even know, man. Element wise, especially for Thunder Shunko, Duality and Snow is being used a lot because Duality just shits out moves and damage and people just use it passively to get visored. And Snow has things like a counter and a heal with the variance of the moves being pretty crazy too. And also Ice and most other builds because it's just a great element in general because of the stun it gives with the moves and the counter. And then Benihime, man, which is actually the most annoying element to play against as they just play passive for the first half and do chip damage until they get visored and then they actually start comboing you. Otherwise, Soul Reapers as of this moment, in my honest, humble opinion, are the worst race. Another build that's been going around since the old days is Wind Shunko with basically any element. It's just still good. Crit has crazy range and is super fast. It's just a good build to run anytime, any day. Now, weapon-wise, since we really haven't gotten any new weapons and meta weapons like Scythe got nerfed so much, I'm gonna have to say the best weapons right now are the Hakuda Universal, Longsword, and Dagger. So basically old meta. Nothing changed because we really have nothing that meta except the new universal weapons. But that's about it. Next, let's talk about Arrancars now. Oh boy, is this race crazy. Definitely 100% the strongest race right now. With the amount of content they have been getting, it's only natural for the meta for them to be on top. The best builds as of current are slash proficiency kendo murasama or Ukiyo-e katana or Neliel lance and volcanica proficiency kendo slash kido. Obviously, kendo is dominating ranked right now with all the stuff they have been getting, like the Murasama rework and the 2 new ultra skills. And proficiency is the visored buff you get on Soul Reapers, but on actual steroids. Also, Sero variant is really meta right now. It's still really good, but personally, I think proficiency is just better. Now, element wise, you're gonna have slash because of the crazy damage dealing moves it has that barely have any end lag, and also have hyper armor. Also, they made an accessory that makes Byakko faster. Actually had to be rage bait, making a meta res even better. Crazy trolling from devs. Some other elements that are good though are Shark because of the hyper armor move where you dive in the water, and the Auto Track Sharks, you know, it's just been a good res for a while now. Bone because it got buffed a lot, making it have 2 skulls and having the grab move have hyper armor. Actually brain dead, bro. It's so annoying to play against this. And Snake if you have macros or you're just goated like that. Now, I also brought up a certain element called Volcanica, which at first you might be like, wait, that res is kind of buns. And if you don't say that, then you've probably seen the clips of the 2 to 3 bar combos where they block rake, use magma plumes, and then spam out every single move out of their inventory because they are stunned for 3 years and you can't get out. But it is getting reworked, so if you accidentally get Volcanica while you're rerolling, go abuse magma plumes while you can. Also, real quick, let's talk about the weapons. Right now, I would say the Murasama variant for them is strong because the crit is probably the best crit out of all the Murasamas, but Ukiyo-e katana is also great. It's basically a classic at this point, and recently Neliel lance has been used a lot because of the ranged crit, and people are just now figuring out how good it is. But yeah, finally, let's let's talk about Quincies. Nerf Quincies, Quincy K till my bones decay. Nah, but all jokes aside, Quincies are good right now too. The best builds I would say are Visionary Kendo Murasama or the Universal Hakuda weapon with basically any element or specifically Butterfly, which I will get into later. They probably have the strongest essence of them all, being True Blight, which gives you more defense and damage, which is fucking insane. I don't even know what the devs were thinking when they made this. But also they have a variant where it gives you ray regen buff, damage buff, speed buff, defense buff, which is insane. By the way, that's boost variant. But for elements, as of current, Visionary is extremely busted. You could argue that it's the best element in the game right now. The gun move literally lets you legally move stack. Like, you can hit the gun move and then use any other move afterwards. It's actually incredibly annoying. And the move that shoots out pillars with practically no windup is fast as hell, and it's just insane. But another element that's actually pretty broken right now is Butterfly. Now hear me out, and this is because it's really good with Hakuda, and especially the Hakuda Universal. It has some near crazy true combos, so I would recommend you to check out some build videos about that. And then obviously we have things like Balance. It literally gives you a heal and has a hyper armor slash, so it's pretty busted too. And then probably the most underplayed and underrated Volt, which has to be Wind. Wind is actually so good. People just sleep on it so much. It's a really great shrift. People should start using it more, to be honest. Obviously, Kendo is meta right now for them too. Kendo is just meta in general right now, so I would definitely recommend using it. And their Murasama variant is really good too. That crit is so incredibly annoying to play against. And the Quincy Hakuda Universal weapon, now, oh man, this is being spammed and raked so much. It's a teleporting crit that has a millisecond cooldown. It gets spammed 24/7. Now, yes, it is blockable. It doesn't posture break, but you are bound to mess up once and get hit by this crit. It's just a really annoying spammy crit. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that. My bad for the background noise. Some rain just started, but basically another really great solid weapon is Luis. It's still very solid. Even after the nerfs, it's still good. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for the video. Let me know if you guys have your own thoughts on the meta right now. Maybe you guys have your own meta builds. Again, in Discord, I'm hosting a drip competition. Join up to have a chance to win these things. Just post your outfit in Type Soul. Link in description. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, see ya.
Already